Oh, no. Oh, jeez. To be perfectly honest, I'm really nervous about this video. It's something I haven't done for a very long time. In a recent video, I talked about how when I was a kid, I used to play with Lego. And in the comments, you guys were going nuts about it. You loved it. And you were curious, could you do a video where maybe you show what a person who's blind since birth could build with Lego? So we asked on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram what you thought I should make. And man, did you guys have ideas. Well, let's see what's inside. Let's open this baby up. We got the classic 790-piece collection. Who had to count all those? Oh look, wait, that says Lego. L-E-G. Oh, sorry. All right, so the Legos are now open. Opened everything and put each bag into its own little container. Kept them all separate, I guess, like the way they had it. So this will be good. All right, I'm gonna start easy. The first thing I'm gonna attempt to build here is a house. This should be a piece of cake. What I know about a house is this. It's got doors and windows and it's large. And it's got a roof on it too, 4 walls, probably a chimney. Most houses have that. I think that's about all I need to know to build a house, right? I've never seen anybody build a house before. I think when we were kids, there was one under construction in the neighborhood somewhere, but that's it. You know, we just used to go play in it and stuff. But look, it's really coming together, everybody. I got a couple of walls here and a little window up on top. And so now I feel like I want to build out, I think, across this way here and sort of close it all in. Boy, architecture is hard. Oh, look, it's starting to come together though. All right. See, I almost feel like you could almost put a door in here. I feel like that is a door. So you could literally, look at that. Now I feel like this would fit into here. That's how it works. They pop in that way. So here's my door. I think I'd like the inside of my house to be a little bit bigger. So what I think I'm gonna do is move this back wall out just a couple more of these like this and then connect it so I can have a larger house. Because now this is too small. Nobody would live in this house. You'd move in and you'd move right out. But, oh my God, oh, get out of the way, please. All right, so I want to, now we gotta make the front a little bit taller here because then we can smack a roof on this baby. Oh no. Oh, jeez. One of these flat roofs. No shingles, none of that kind of thing. No pitched roof. It was hard enough doing this, are you kidding me? I'm going to build, because I said at the beginning, it probably needed a chimney, so I'm gonna try and put one on here. Because God forbid, I don't wanna miss Christmas. That's pretty good, that's pretty center for me. Look at that, huh? A little chimney. So Santa, yeah, sure, because Santa could just break in here, shoot right down through the house. Oh yeah, this is perfect. All right, let me show you around the place here. We've been working on it for a while. So right up here, you can see the front door of the house. It's very nice. Let me just turn this for you a little bit. See, there's a little tiny window you can look through if you'd like to see what's going on in the front of the house. Of course, up on the top of the roof here, we have our chimney, which goes right down the center of the house. It's very nice. Over here, it's a little empty over here on this side, but it's okay, because there's a roof that's gonna protect you. Winter time's gonna be a little tricky. Listen, we ran out of supplies. There was nothing we could do. We had to get this place going on the market and everything. Let me show you the back, because the back is pretty spectacular. It's very solid, nice design here. Now again, we ran out of supplies. The guys, you know how builders are. The lesson we learned here, friends, is pay half up front and the other half when it's finished. I just paid all up front and I got the screw. And then of course there's a nice window in the back here. There's no glass in it, but that's all right. Listen, the kids are only gonna hit baseballs into it anyway, so They can go right under the house now. It's nice. So I'm curious, in the comments, please, what do you think about my house? How do you like it? Would you want to live in a place like that? Any constructive criticism? See what I did there? Constructive. Another popular request is to build a car. Okay, this will be good, I think. I need to have a bottom. It's got to have the wheels. It's got to have axles for the wheels. And then maybe some windows and like that. Just a regular old car. All right, well, I think up here, I thought there was some wheels and stuff like that. So let's look. Oh, I like this. I think this is gonna be my bottom of the car. 3 wheels. There's another one, 4. Okay, good. These are the axles here. I'll put these down so you can see. So let me see if I can build out the first part, if I can actually connect the axles to this part here, which is gonna be the bottom of my car. Here's an axle here. And yes, sir. All right, let's put the other one on the other end, and then we'll put the wheels on. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put the wheels on last, because while I'm building, I don't want it rolling around all over the place, you know what I mean? Now look, these two things, they feel kind of automobile-y to me for some reason. But it feels like it could be made in the front or the back of the car. So I'm gonna just attach, let's just see, just for fun. Like it make a Jeep almost. Right, isn't it the Jeep where all the doors and everything come off? And it's a really open ride, I like those. Not quite the same. Oh, careful. I need one just like the other one. Let's take this off, it's too big. I think I've got something here. I really do. Because I found another piece just like this that will fit just on the other side. See, just like this. It's a little tight. See, now you can look out both sides of the car. Maybe I'll try and put the wheels on just for fun. Wow, this is really neat, but it's incomplete still. There's all sorts of crazy shapes. Like this. Here's what we'll do. Just because I like this piece, this will make it tough to get into a parking garage. This stuff is just on top of the roof, like for the luggage rack and stuff. You know, you're down here driving. You know, you can almost let the kids ride up here. So let me show you the finished product. You ready? Down here are the wheels, and this thing here, I felt like this was nice for like a front and a back of the car. There's one on the other end as well. Up top here, I've got this little overhang that'll protect the car, and you know, inclement weather and all that kind of thing. And up at the very top, I just put a couple of artsy sort of things on top of it. As you turn this way, you can see where the 2 passengers would sit comfortably. As I turn it back around this way, here's the back of the automobile. It's got the same kind of thing in the back that I had in the front. I just felt like that gave it some continuity. And over here, of course, is the other door for the car. And back around to the front we go. And there she is. This was a lot of fun. Now, a couple of questions for you. 1, would you like to see me do this again? And 2, if so, what do you think I ought to build? So if you have any, please leave it in the comments. You know what? I learned that Lego is a lot harder than I ever thought it was gonna be, honestly. I mean, the Lego I had when I was a kid was completely different than this. It seemed like they were much larger pieces, and it didn't seem like it could do as much. And I also learned that it takes a lot to build a house. Like all day, I was like, yeah, I'll be able to build a house, no problem, just boop, boop, boop. But you really have to plan it and figure out what you're gonna do. In the past, I would think about these things as sort of piece by piece, you know, especially the car. I really got the car and how to put it together and what you need to have a nice car. Listen, I'll never see an entire real automobile at once. It's impossible, but I get it more. I like how these aren't quite even. They're not quite, they're just a little bit of a measurement off there. Listen, what do you want from me? It's my first time building.
Measure once, cut twice. What's the expression?
I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, why don't you hit that notification bell as well? This way you'll be the first kid on your block to see the brand new Tommy Edison XP videos when they come out.